Hello and welcome back to New York Gold. Today I want to talk about Odessa Barbs. Breeding Odessa Barbs. I know it's a little confusing on here. I said in the past that I wanted to do barbs, and when I did, I think I showed a picture of tiger barbs. Think of barbs. And then I went to a store and I bought barbs, but I bought mascara barbs.
I got the mascara barbs.
Here I am breeding Odessa Barbs. So I said barb. I just ended up here. It is what it is. I want to say 8. I bought 8 of them. Yeah, that's you should pay between $5 and $7 a piece for these. I know they're more expensive in some places and stuff like that, but at a fish store, that's, if you're hunting for cheaper than $5 a piece, I don't think you're gonna find it, but I think if you look hard enough, you can find them around there. I got them here in a 20-gallon tank. My pH comes out at about 7 from the tap, so that's what they get. Its pH is around 7, and this water, I don't know, I want to say it's a low 70s-ish. 70, feels like 73.5 degrees. Yeah, it's not very warm. You should get at least a half dozen to start you if you want to do some kind of breeding project. Yeah, if you do find them in a store or someplace else, and you're like me, like getting the fish young and growing them up, because it's cheaper if you buy the small fish. They all pretty much look the same when they're young. They have just, 2 black dots. They're not very big. They're about 1 inch long, and the males and the females look identical. And that's another reason why you should get a half dozen, so your percentages are your odds of getting at least something of the opposite sex works out pretty good there. Don't know though. I think I have 3 females, 5 males in here. That's the way it goes. But you can see as they get bigger, the males start to get their red coloration, and it actually comes in like a nice orangey color before it turns to red as they get older, and then they get the black and red. But they won't start breeding. They don't have to be like fully mature in color to breed. You can see the females getting fat, and the males, they they don't have to have that deep red and black body. They'll breed like well before that. To trigger them to spawn, I was giving them, I had regular flake food here and there, but I was giving them bloodworms, intermittently, trying to fatten up. You can see those females really getting fat, getting egg laden. And then I did a water change, probably about 70%. I don't know, it wasn't the whole thing, but it was pretty low. And then when I put the new water, I put warmer water in. So I put about 78-degree water in. There was about 73-degree water in there, because that's as much as that little crappie heater will get in there. And then that really set them off. They went nuts. I just want to go through just a quick breeding setup. You've probably seen this in the other videos. This is my Chinese food container, and I put a rock in it. And this is that it's that mesh with holes in it and stuff like that. And I just have a bunch of Java moss with a rock sitting on top of that to keep it in place. And that's kind of cut to fit this thing pretty good, well, as best I can. So I put them together. I just sit it in the tank. And that's it for that. You can kind of leave it. It'll in the morning, turn the lights on, give them a little feed, and they will be buzzing around in that Java moss. I got some clips of them doing what they got to do, and then the eggs take about 24 hours to hatch. So if you got today, you can pull it tomorrow or the next day, and then go see if you have anything. And you should. If everything's working, you should. All right, you set it up, you leave it for a few days, you take the setup, and you move it out, and you see if you have any eggs.
This tray is absolutely loaded with eggs. So this is the dish they actually bred in, and you're gonna have to trust me. It's so hard to see these. They're little clear, I don't know, fry that are really hard to see. I have this guy going here with my magnifying glass trying to see things move around. I'll try to, I don't know if I can record these, but I'll try. They are super tiny, but I don't know how many there are. I don't know if you can see, but I floated it in here. I had to put some rocks in, Give it some weight, and it's sitting on the top of a glass. So hopefully it won't tip over and it'll get the heat from the tank. This is a warm one. So soon I'll move the cories out and throw those guys in, if they make it. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. So we have a bunch in here. They're all different sizes. You know, the first batch a little bigger than the next batch, a little bigger than this batch, but most of them, I guess all of them are on baby brine shrimp by now. I still put a little pinch of golden pearls in there, just in case there's some little ones hiding in the weeds on me. Alright, from here on out, it's just rinse and repeat with these guys, keep feeding them, and I'll do an update in a couple of weeks and see how they look, if they're still alive. But I do have some nerd stuff in case anyone wants to stick around. I stumbled on something that I can't really figure out. So if you've bred these before, if you plan on breeding them, or you're just interested, just see what you think about the next thing coming up. Now, take a look at the female's tail right there. You see it? Regular, straightforward tail. Look at this clip. Look at the female's tail. Look at the male's tail also. You see the white spot? I think they get this when they're like really into spawning. Not all of them had it. Some of the males had it. Only one of the females had it. The one that was most susceptible to spawning this day. See, there's one without, there's one with. So I think when they really get in the mood, it might be a sign that they don't have it regularly. I thought I had an ankleworm thing going on. This is a slow motion clip of the same thing. I try to slow these guys down, they're so fast, but you see what I mean with the white line. So I don't know if anyone else has seen anything similar. Just leave it in the comments, let me know.